The sky bleeds into hues of purple and orange, painting a breathtaking canvas that stretches across the horizon. As the first light of dawn breaks over the Mekong River, the world seems to hold its breath, captivated by the beauty of the moment. Mist hangs low over the Mekong, a silent shroud that cloaks the river in a veil of mystery. The mist swirls gently, caressed by the early morning breeze, creating an ethereal atmosphere that feels almost otherworldly. Birdsong pierces the stillness, a chorus welcoming the sun. The melodies of the birds echo across the water, their songs a joyful celebration of the new day. Each note seems to dance on the air, adding to the symphony of nature that fills the morning. On the riverbank, a lone figure stirs. She moves with a grace honed by years, her weathered hands preparing her boat. Her movements are deliberate and practiced, a testament to the countless mornings she has spent by the river. Her name is Dao, and the river is her lifeblood. For Dao, the Mekong is more than just a river. It is a source of sustenance, a place of solace, and a constant companion. The river has shaped her life, and in return, she has come to understand its rhythms and secrets. She pushes off from the shore, the current pulling her gently into the day. As her boat drifts on the water, Dao feels a sense of peace wash over her. The gentle rocking of the boat and the sound of the water lapping against the sides create a soothing rhythm that calms her soul. The air is cool, heavy with the scent of water hyacinth and damp earth. The fragrance is a familiar one, a reminder of the countless mornings Dao has spent on the river. It is a scent that brings comfort and a sense of belonging. Dao breathes it in deeply, a familiar comfort. The fresh morning air fills her lungs, invigorating her and preparing her for the day ahead. She takes a moment to savor the tranquility of the morning, appreciating the simple beauty of her surroundings. Today, like every day, she fishes. With practiced ease, Dao casts her net into the water, watching as it spreads out and sinks below the surface. She knows that the river will provide, as it always has. For Dao, fishing is not just a means of survival. It is a way of life, a tradition passed down through generations. As she waits for her catch, she reflects on the deep connection she shares with the Mekong, a bond that has been forged through years of dedication and respect. The river is her home, her livelihood, and her sanctuary. Dao's movements are a dance, practiced and precise. She throws her net, a perfect circle rippling across the water's surface. Years of experience guide her, knowing the river's secrets, its currents and depths. As she waits, she whispers a prayer to the river spirits, asking for their blessing. It's a tradition passed down through generations, a recognition of the delicate balance between humanity and nature. The net grows heavy, a sign of the river's generosity. Dao hauls it in, her muscles straining with the effort. Inside, a multitude of fish glisten, their scales catching the sunlight. Today's catch is good. Fat catfish, silvery river perch, and plump freshwater prawns fill Dao's baskets. She smiles, a flicker of relief in her eyes. The river has provided. But Dao knows the river's fickle nature. Some days the nets come up empty. Drought, pollution, and overfishing threaten her livelihood, casting a shadow over her future. Yet she perseveres. Her spirit, like the river itself, is resilient, adapting to the ebb and flow of fortune. The river is her life, and she will fish it until she can no longer hold a net. The sun climbs higher, painting the sky a brilliant blue. Dao guides her boat towards the shore, her heart quickening with anticipation. The market awaits. She joins a procession of fellow vendors, their voices mingling in a cacophony of greetings and laughter. The air vibrates with energy, a stark contrast to the river's tranquility. The aroma of spices, sizzling street food, and ripe fruit hangs heavy in the air. A kaleidoscope of colors assaults the eyes, vibrant silks, mounds of chilies, and the glistening scales of fish. Dao finds her usual spot, laying out her catch with care. Customers gather, drawn by the freshness of her wares. The air crackles with the energy of bartering, a dance of smiles, gestures, and good-natured haggling. But it's not just about the trade. Stories are exchanged, news shared. Dao's stall becomes a meeting point, a microcosm of the community. The market is the heart of the village, a place where lives intersect and bonds are strengthened. It's a reminder that even in the face of hardship, community thrives. Section 6. A community united bonds forged in commerce. Dao chats with May, the fruit seller, their laughter echoing through the market. They share stories of their families, their hopes and dreams woven into the fabric of their daily lives. A young boy, no older than 10, helps his mother sell spices. His eyes sparkle with the same entrepreneurial spirit that burns bright in the hearts of these market vendors. Here, under the open sky, social barriers dissolve. Rich and poor, young and old come together, united by the simple act of buying and selling. Section 7. Twilight's Return, the Long Walk Home. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the bustling marketplace, the vibrant energy of the day starts to wane. The once crowded stalls now see fewer customers, and the chatter of bargaining voices fades into the background. The air is filled with the mingling scents of street food, spices, and the earthy aroma of fresh produce. Dao, a dedicated fisherwoman, begins to pack up her remaining wares. Her hands move deftly, a practiced routine honed over years of hard work. Each item is carefully placed into her baskets, ensuring nothing is left behind. The market has been her livelihood, a place where she has built relationships and earned respect. The day's earnings, a testament to her hard work, are counted meticulously. Each coin and note represents hours of labor and dedication. She tucks the money safely into a small pouch, a sense of satisfaction washing over her. This money will go towards supporting her family, buying necessities, and perhaps a small treat for her children. With her baskets now empty, she slings them over her shoulder and begins the long walk home. The path is familiar, one she has walked countless times. Each step is a reminder of her resilience and strength. The weight of the empty baskets is a stark contrast to the heavy load she carried in the morning. Her steps are lighter now, a spring in her stride as she heads towards her village. The journey home is a time for reflection, a moment of peace after a long day. She takes in the beauty of her surroundings, the lush greenery, and the distant mountains silhouetted against the evening sky. The air cools as the sun dips lower, carrying the scent of wood smoke from nearby homes. It mingles with the fresh, earthy smell of the countryside, creating a comforting aroma that signals the end of the day. The promise of a simple, home-cooked meal awaits her, a reward for her hard work. The river, now bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, mirrors the sky in its tranquil waters. The gentle flow of the river is a constant in her life, a silent witness to the daily rhythms of the village. It reflects the changing colors of the sky, from the warm hues of sunset to the cool tones of twilight. It flows on, a silent witness to the rhythm of life that unfolds on its banks. The river has seen generations come and go, each leaving their mark on the land. As Dao walks along its banks, she feels a deep connection to her ancestors who once walked the same path. The river is a source of life, sustenance, and inspiration for the entire community. Section 8. Simple Pleasures, Nourishment and Reflection. Back in her small wooden house on stilts, nestled by the river's edge, Dao finds solace in the simplicity of her surroundings. The wooden beams creak gently as the house sways with the breeze, a constant reminder of the river's presence. In her rustic kitchen, Dao prepares a simple meal of steamed fish and rice. The fish, freshly caught from the river that morning, glistens with a natural sheen, while the rice, grown in nearby paddies, fills the air with a comforting aroma. The flavors are clean and fresh, a testament to the purity of the ingredients. Each bite is a celebration of the river's bounty, a connection to the land and water that sustain her. As she eats, Dao feels a deep sense of gratitude. The meal is not just nourishment for her body, but also for her soul. It is a moment of reflection, a pause in the day's activities to appreciate the simple joys of life. She reflects on her day, the challenges she faced, the small triumphs she achieved, and the unwavering support of her community. Each moment is a thread in the tapestry of her life, woven with care and intention. The simple joys of her life bring a smile to her face, She is content, her heart full of peace and her spirit nourished by the river and the community that sustains her. The river is more than just a source of food, it is a lifeline, a source of inspiration and strength. The community, with its shared values and mutual support, is a pillar of her existence. As the day's fatigue settles in her bones, Dao feels a good kind of tiredness. It is the kind that comes from honest work, from a day well spent in harmony with nature. She winds down, her mind at ease, knowing that she has done her best. The peacefulness of the evening wraps around her like a comforting blanket, a reward for her efforts. The next day will bring new challenges and new opportunities, but for now she is content. The river will continue to flow, the community will continue to thrive, and Dao will continue to live her life in harmony with the world around her. In this moment of reflection, Dao finds peace. She is reminded that true nourishment comes not just from the food she eats, but from the connections she nurtures and the life she leads in harmony with nature. Section 9. The cycle continues until the river sleeps again. Darkness descends, blanketing the village in a peaceful silence. The river, now a ribbon of silver under the moonlight, continues its journey to the sea. Dao lies down on her mat, the gentle rocking of the river lulling her to sleep. Tomorrow she will rise with the sun and repeat the cycle of her life, forever bound to the river that sustains her. Her story, like the river itself, is timeless, a testament to the enduring spirit of humanity and the delicate balance between tradition and change.